Hello, I'm Daniel. So I wanted to talk about Mirror of Zen verse 3. In Mirror of Zen verse 3, Sosan writes, "Yet, Dharma has many depths of meaning and people have different capacities to receive it. Therefore, it is necessary to adopt different kinds of skillful means." I'll read it again. "Yet Dharma has depths of meaning and people have different capacities to receive it. Therefore, it is necessary to adopt different kinds of skillful means." So, what's he talking about here? Depths of meaning, skillful meaning. I think he's talking about, we know that in Buddhism, there are all these different branches of Buddhism and different teachings and techniques, and there's just a wide variety, right? There's Zen Buddhism, and there's the different schools of Tibetan Buddhism, and there's Vipassana, Theravada, and there's Pure Land Buddhism, and so all these different types exist, and in Sosan's time, these different types existed too, and I think sometimes when people are new to Buddhism and they just come in, they might tend to get overwhelmed by all the different kinds of Buddhism and different techniques that there are. And so what he's saying is there's a lot here in the Dharma. There are lots of different ways to come at it. And he says, and he talks about different capacities. And a lot of times in these old texts, when people talk about different capacities, what they're saying is, my tradition is for people with the best capacity, the best chance for enlightenment. Those are the ones that are going to come to my temple, come to learn from me, because they have the best capacity. And I don't really like that, and it doesn't seem like Sosan likes that. He's just saying these are different, not better or worse, but just different. And I think that's a very important way to do things, because if we think, gosh, looking down on other Buddhist traditions, I don't like that. And a lot of people do that, I think. And there are, and so he says we adopt skillful means. That is, the Sanskrit word is upaya, and I think skillful means is kind of a clunky term. When I say skillful means, that doesn't really mean anything to you unless you've read a lot of Buddhism, so I like to just call it upaya. But what it means is we're going to use different tools to help people understand the teachings. So I'm making a video right now, and that is my skillful means. And so some people try to spread the Dharma by just recommending texts to other people, and that's a form of skillful means too. That's one way to come to the Dharma, right? And some people will, so a lot of people will teach meditation in temples, and I like to try to go to other places and teach meditation. That's sort of my skillful means, but I also try to relate the Dharma to day-to-day life, and some teachers do that and other teachers don't do that, but for me, that is the real skillful means. So that skillful means is what Sosan is talking about when he says we adopt different kinds of skillful means. We adopt different ways to cultivate compassion, to cultivate wisdom, to get people to remember to sit and meditate, to get people to study the Dharma. There's different methods, different skillful means. That's all I have to say for right now. I hope this short talk on verse 3 has been helpful. Please tell me what you think in the comments. Thank you for being here.